Hi, this is Orlando, and I'm coming to you from Oh About That. Today, I want to talk to you about your thoughts and how they figure into your faith. Uh, you have to keep your thoughts in the right place. Otherwise, your thoughts, they manipulate the way that you believe, the way that you feel things will happen, and so forth. So they may control your faith and where you put it and how you place it there. Now, you can't monitor every single thought that you have. So how can we keep the negativity out, making sure that it doesn't come in and affect our faith and affect the way that the Lord will work through us? Well, it's simple. You simply ignore it. That's right. You simply ignore it and keep your mind on positive thoughts. As long as you keep your mind off positive thoughts, everything else will begin to fall into place, and you don't have to worry about the negative thoughts or the negative things coming in. For example, if you look in the book of Galatians, chapter 5, verse 22 and verse 23, it says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self control. And against such there is no law." So you see, as long as you keep your thoughts positive, as long as your mind is set on positive things, the positive thoughts will automatically control that and make sure that the negative does not come in. And sometimes, of course, you have to take control and you have to make sure that that negative doesn't come in. So your emotions and your feelings, they control the way that you think. And that's basically what you're trying to do, is you're trying to keep your emotions and your feelings in check, see, so that they don't control the way that faith functions in your life. If you give in to the bad feelings, to the bad emotions, your thoughts will also go bad. Feelings like fear, depression, guilt, resentment, hate, revenge, anger, worry, criticism. It's a big one. Blame, even annoyance. These things, these feelings, these emotions, they will bring you down, never allowing you to rise above. They will make sure that your faith will not function the right way. These are the things that you need to stay away from. These are the things that you need to reject. Emotions and feelings like love, happiness, gratitude, joy, and hope. These feelings will attract good thoughts, and they will maintain your mind on the right track and keep your faith alive, keep your faith moving forward, which is exactly what you want. Now, you'll notice that when these emotions, when these feelings are in you, without even asking or making an effort, God will provide the desires of your heart. If you look in the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 31, it says, "Therefore do not worry, saying, what shall we eat? What shall we drink? What shall we wear? For all of these things the Gentiles seek." And I want you to do something for me, though, right there. For all these things the Gentiles seek, I want you to change that a little bit. When you say it in your mind, for all the depressed people, think about these things. For all the angry people, think about these things. For all the people who are in fear, think about these things. For all the people who are looking for revenge, they think of these things. For all the people who criticize, they think of these things. Whatever it is that's affecting you, place it there, all right? Just place it right there, and then follow through. For your heavenly Father knows that you need all of these things. If you believe in that, if you just trust in that, God will take care of all the simple things for you, so that you don't have to worry about those simple little things, and you can continue to move forward, and positive things will continue to happen in your life. God will continue to bless you, and you continuously keep the negative thoughts out. So don't give in to the worry and the fear. As a matter of fact, do some exercises. For instance, my thing, of course, is music. I love music, so I sing, I'll play the guitar, and that cheers me up. that makes me feel better. If you're into sports, do some, play some basketball, play some football with your friends, or do whatever, and make sure that you play until you drop, if you're working out, anything like that. These things may motivate you. They make you feel better. These are the things that you want to do to continue boosting yourself and keep you in a good mood and keep you in a better state of mind. That's exactly what you want to do. I'm going to give you another great example. In the book of Acts, chapter 16, verse 25, Paul was placed in jail for preaching. And it says, "But at midnight, Paul and Silas were praying and singing hymns to God, and the prisoners were listening to them. Suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the prison were shaken. And immediately all the doors were opened, and everyone's chains were loosened." So, as like I was saying before, if you just keep yourself in a positive thought, just like Paul and Silas were doing right there, they weren't struggling to get out. They weren't trying to find a way to pick the lock on the chains or on the prison gates or anything like that. They just kept their minds on the positive thought. They removed the negative and kept going on the positive thought, and everything just happened. Everything just happened. They didn't ask for it. They weren't asking, "God, break these chains. God, let us get out of here." It just happened. And that's exactly what you're going to start finding in your life, that if you keep yourself in that positive frame of mind, things just automatically begin to happen, and more positive things begin to happen in your life. But if you allow the negative to come in, then that's what's going to keep happening in your life. So you have to control your thoughts, and the way to control your thoughts is to control the way you're feeling, to control your emotions by keeping yourself in a good place. Now, here's a word of caution, because a lot of you are going to take this totally the wrong way, and you're going to go totally down the wrong route. Because you're going to say, "Oh, okay, so I just need to do what makes me feel good." Well, what makes me feel good was that old addiction, so I'm going to go back to that old addiction, whatever that is. I don't care if it's pornography, if it's alcohol, or if it's any type of drugs, or any. It doesn't matter what it is. There's a lot of things that are addictive. Even food is an addiction. When you're not feeling good, then you just automatically go to eating and overeating or anything like that. Any of these old addictions are not helping you. These addictions are actually tearing your life apart. They're actually making the situation worse. They're actually the very reason why your life is not happy, and you're not being fulfilled, why you're in such a bad place. It's one of the reasons why you feel so criticized, why people are coming against you, or things like that. Keep away from the addictions. That is not a happy place. That is not your feel-good place. All right. So when I say find the very thing that makes you feel good, the things that you enjoy doing, I meant, like I said before, if you like to sing. If you like to play an instrument, do that. If you like to do sports, do that. If you don't have anything like that, then just make a happy place in your mind. That place that makes you feel at ease. That place that brings peace into your mind, and go there and just daydream. That's even better than going in backwards into your old addictions and to your old things and so forth. But always keep in mind that keeping your emotions, keeping your feelings in a good place, all right, and staying upbeat, staying positive will automatically remove the negative from your life. And in Romans chapter 8, I want you to remember this. Romans chapter 8, verse 31, it says, "What shall we say to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us?" So don't feel like you're alone. Don't feel like this is a losing battle. Don't feel like you just can't do this, like it's impossible. You can do this. We're here to help you do this. You can achieve it. All right? Thank you for watching, and please look out for the positive notes that I post on Instagram and on Facebook. They will keep you going throughout the week, and like I always say, you can always add to that. Look for yourself some positive notes in the Bible, and if you want to find some positive notes in other places, that's fine too. It doesn't matter where the good feelings come from. What does matter is that you do apply those to your life. I always use the Bible because I know the Bible is the truth, and it will always guide you in the right way, in the right direction. So I always teach that. All right, so thank you for watching. Look out for those, like I said, on Instagram and Facebook. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.